Hey friends, Justin here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all have been well. I've been really well. I've been super busy. I'll catch you up on all of that stuff, but I really appreciate all of the nice messages that I've gotten from, my YouTube family, and wanted to come on here and just chill with you guys, catch up with you, see how your summer is going. Thank goodness the weather has started to turn, all over the country. Last time we talked, spring was just springing, and it's basically summer now. Here in Dallas, I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in northern Texas. I think today is 97 degrees. It's been in the 90s every day for weeks now. And that's typical, for us. We had a couple cool days, I think last week, 80s, upper 70s and 80s, but it's been pretty consistent upper 90s for a while. I'm not complaining. I know it's not for everyone, but I think I've shared in previous videos, if you've ever watched one of mine before, I'm a summer baby. I love the heat. So they've got us back in the office at work. I just got home a little while ago, and I says, I guess while I'm being productive today, get on and film a video also. So for a long time, actually for about 3 years, I was at work from home, and that kind of supported me being on YouTube quite a bit, because I had the freedom to be at home and film when I got ready, when I watched stuff. And so, yeah, they've got us back in the office. Kind of a hybrid schedule, so I'm not in the office full time yet, but I think they're going to try to push us that way. There's some good in it, there's some bad. I'm not a fan, but, don't get me on here preaching about it. What are you guys doing this summer? Is anyone traveling? Is family coming to see you? Are you going to see them? I've been all over. I've been up in Michigan for funerals, to visit some family, working a lot. I've had I'm not going to say a full-fledged relationship, but a pretty serious little fling for about 2 months with someone that I haven't, spoken about here on the channel before. We called it quits a few weeks ago, but that took up a lot of my time, my energy. I was away from home, and but it was really fun. We had a lot of fun dates, a lot of fun drinks, and hung out, watched movies and stuff like that. Just really had a genuine, fun time. And so, no regrets and things like that. But, I've just been living life, which is a blessing. Busy, fruitful. Work is going well, even though they've, forced us back into the office. Things are well. I just accepted a new position. And so, things are great. I just finished, well, it's been a while, but I finished Stranger Things maybe a week ago. I hate that I blew through it. And someone told me there's a lady on YouTube, her name is Grace Randolph. I think her channel name is Beyond the Trailer. She puts out great movie content, very consistent content. But she warned when she did her review of Stranger Things, do not binge this. Like, spread it out, enjoy it, like a series of movies. Once I started it, I binged it all, absolutely loved it. The kids have fabulous chemistry still, and the budgets were just like crazy this season. It was like watching movies back to back to back. But of course, I watched it all super fast, and need new things to watch. I watched the first episode of Obi-Wan, and so I'm going to get into that. I didn't love the first episode, but everything I read about subsequent episodes gets me super excited about it. And I realize it's, a lot of canon and a lot of things that I need to, be abreast of and what have you. What have you guys been watching? Does anything this is what I want to ask. Has anything brought you out of the house and to the movie theater yet? Not yet for me. I don't think. Not yet for me, but, a bunch of movies, I really strongly considered seeing in theaters. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, the Michelle Yeoh vehicle was an excellent film to me. I continue to be impressed by A24. It was probably the closest I got, to getting in my car and going, to the movies. But I guess I'm just spoiled at home, streaming and watching things. I'm privileged to have access to streamers, and that's why I can, sometimes share reviews and things for content and things that are in theaters. But yeah, there's been a lot that I've watched. I haven't, to be honest with you, I really truly haven't been impressed with a lot of the movies that have come out lately. I enjoyed Doctor Strange. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but I did see that. Jurassic World, I'm looking forward to. Top Gun, I just recently watched. Really had fun with Top Gun. Did anyone, that checks out my channel, have you guys seen Top Gun yet? I might do a separate review here. I really thought it was worth discussion. I have really had fun watching it, but there's a lot to talk about. It was really nice to see Val Kilmer. I don't know if I would have put him in the film though, but I think I will post a review about Top Gun and tell you my thoughts. Great movie though, and it is just smashing box office records. I think the strongest second weekend hold for a movie in history. Tom Cruise at 58 years old or whatnot is still setting records, and that's incredible. He's still redefining and moving the film industry. And if you guys remember, he went off. This film had to do well. Do you remember how much he had put on the line? Remember, he went off on his cast and crew. Someone had broken COVID protocols or something, and he got really nasty. And I think some of the crew quit, and there was a big to-do about it. And he was saying, we're trying to save filmmaking and whatnot. And he was saying all these grandiose things, and we're trying to be a part of history. And this film, it is, in terms of box office numbers, it certainly delivered. It appeals really strongly to a military and conservative audience, I thought. And was a lot of fun to watch, but yeah. So we'll talk about that. You check out my review for Top Gun coming very soon. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff just to keep my mind occupied between the chaotic things that have been going on. I was sick earlier this year, nothing really serious, but for a few weeks in February and March, and a lot of things unfortunately have just kept me from filming on YouTube. Another thing, I just felt that some of the things that I was doing just didn't continue to feel authentic. The first time you try something, it feels good, it flows, and it feels natural, and then you try to just do the same thing or recopy the same formula or magic again over and over again, and then you kind of lose authenticity. And so and I'm about just putting out content that makes me feel good, that I enjoy putting out, and is authentic to me. And so I took a pause, get back in the office, do a little bit of dating, kind of live in the real world for a little while, and and then come back to my YouTube family. So, I hope you guys haven't missed me too much. I have certainly missed you guys incredibly. A lot of you guys know that have channels. I keep up with your videos, and keep up with my subscriptions that I follow and the channels that I love. So YouTube continues to be my favorite. I was just telling your girlfriend this earlier today. YouTube is my favorite social media platform because you tend to find your tribe more easily because you're looking for content that is, focused towards you and your interests and your likes. And you tend to be attracted to, the same kinds of things where, you just have a random or generic friend group on Facebook, and, a couple of them are into film, a couple of them are into NASCAR and fishing, and you know what I mean, and all those different things. And so, here I think on YouTube you tend to find a lot of common ground with creators, but I just think of it as a social media platform. I love talking to you guys. I love getting your, feedback about shows. Anyone that's followed my channel, and just like that, the Sex and the City reboot, we've got a season 2 coming. I didn't think it was going to happen. I did not think it was going to happen, but I'm over the moon excited for And Just Like That season 2. I liked the season. I don't care what the critics say. I watch things that I enjoy. So, if you enjoyed that, stick with me. We're going to watch And Just Like That season 2. We're going to watch Reservation Dogs season 2. I am over the moon excited for that. Can't wait. I love the weekly, episodic release format. That's great for, our conversation. So many great things and good content that's coming. Not so much film. There are not so many great films on the horizon that there used to be. This year I had a really good time watching all of the Academy nominated films, and it really opened my eyes that each year these films are out there. You just have to find them or be recommended them. So every year Hollywood is turning out great work, and with integrity, which was proved to me just watching a lot of the films this award season. I was so thrilled that Coda, that Troy Kotsur, the dad from Coda, took Best Supporting Actor. The momentum was just moving inevitably in his direction. And he gave a heartfelt speech at the Academy Awards. I was really bummed out. I was going to come on and talk to you guys, anyone that watches my channel, about the Academy Awards. We had done some run-up videos and talked about Kristen Stewart and her and then the Oscars were in February or March, whenever they happened, were overshadowed by Will Smith and this slap. And so I also did not want to come on and sensationalize that. I didn't want to come on and talk about the Oscars and have people disappointed that I didn't talk about it. And I didn't want to get views or have superficial people on my channel just to talk about drama, because that's, we chill here, we drink wine sometimes, we talk about movies. We're kind of a mature channel, and I appreciate that. I'm not about the drama at all. And I love that so much about the channels and the creators that I watch. So yeah, please share below what you've got going on this summer. We're 6 months into the year. If you are a movie and TV fan, what have you been watching? What's been the best of 2022 for you? I would love to hear, because it's been such a bleak outlook for me. I do have those things that I mentioned to you that I'm, greatly looking forward to. But, they are far and few between. And, the way they make TV nowadays, there's 5 years between a season. I feel like I feel like Reservation Dogs was a year ago. Feel like it was. I'm sure it was earlier this year, but it just feels like there's a lot of time between seasons. So share what's been really good to you in 2022 so I can catch up on some things. Where are you traveling to? What have you been up to? just what's going on with you. And, you know, until our next conversation, I really appreciate you watching my channel, clicking on this video, and sticking with me. And until our next conversation, cheers. Have a wonderful day.